Hello, I'm Clive and welcome to PTT Outdoors. Today we're back at the Ball Creek hut on the Bibbulmun Track. For those of you who don't know what the Bibbulmun Track is, it's a 1,006 kilometre walking trail that goes from Kalamunda in Western Australia down through all the bushland, down the coast, along the beaches and then into Albany on the south coast of Western Australia. There was a comment left on one of my videos about the Toaks titanium alcohol fuel burner, about if I lowered it down off the pot stand and had it flush with the top of the alcohol stove, it would heat up the water quicker. One flaw in that, if you're on about what I think you are. Let's get it on my pot and we'll show you. Okay, the problem with that idea is with the Toaks titanium alcohol fuel stove, the jets are on the inside below the rim of the stove. So if we were to drop it down so it was flush with the top, we'd snuff out the flames. But there is an option to that. This is a small pot stand set from Evernew. I think a couple of companies make these now. And what that is, it locks together and it fits just nicely. Let's move that out of the way. It fits just nicely inside. There we go, I've had to move the camera to get some light on the subject because the sun's behind a tree at the moment. And like I was saying, if you look at that, you can just see the jets are inside the alcohol stove and they're below the rim of the stove itself. So if we were to put the cup or the pot directly on top of it, there's no gap for the flames to come through and we'd just snuff the flames out. But what we do have, or what I do have, is a little pot stand from Evernew. A little titanium one, so it's fairly lightweight. And what we do with that, we've got a slot and we just slot it in. So now we have pot stand. And that fits nicely just inside the pot there. So when I left home this morning it was still 5 degrees centigrade, so cold. I think it's warmed up to about 10 degrees now. But that means the water is going to be cold. More realistic test, I believe. I haven't bought a windshield, so let's hope the wind doesn't pick up. So let's put some fuel in this and give it a go. I'll be about halfway up. I'll get my phone and then we can time how long it's going to take. There we are, got it going. Give that a minute to warm up. And use the same cup, the Toaks titanium 450ml. I'm going to put about 350ml of water in it. Just the right amount for a nice coffee. Okay, press the start button and put the cup on. When I called down here the other day to do the video on the MSR Pocket Rocket 2, what I did was I left behind, for anyone else walking through, a jar of coffee and a container of instant powdered milk. A makeshift windshield, how's that? A coffee jar there too, that's better. 2 minutes and the water's just beginning to steam, and I believe small bubbles forming and raising to the top. I do have a lid for the cup, but a lot of people don't carry the lids, and that's why each test I've done, or each review I've done, where I've heated water up for coffee, I've left the lid off, so that people have a rough idea of what it's going to take to get a coffee in the morning. We're on 4 minutes now. Looking at that water, it'd be hot enough to make a nice coffee with, but I'll take it so it reaches the rolling boil. In the last video I took it as far as a gentle rolling boil, but it was a rolling boil. Five minutes now. And I'll just continue sitting here enjoying the view. And 8.5 minutes, and we're just a gentle rolling boil. Alright, let's make myself a coffee. Alright, 10 minutes, and I only put fuel to the halfway point in the little burner, and as you can see, it's still going. Can't imagine it's going to be much longer. Looking down there, it's nearly all gone. Oh, there it goes. And at 10 minutes and 20 seconds. And if you're looking at heating up more water than the 350ml I just have, you're going to have to put a little bit more alcohol in there, probably up to the 3/4. So I'll leave that to cool down before I pack it away. And just sit here and enjoy the peace and quiet. Let's show you what I'm looking out at. Now, isn't that beautiful? Then you can see the sign in the distance there. The little yellow woggle. Arrow pointing south. So about, let's say 975, 980 kilometres down that track, you'll be on the west-south coast in Albany. And that's the track I came down, which will take you up into Kalamunda. And there's the Ball Creek shelter, big enough for 8 people. And as you can see to the left there, there's one water tank, which actually has got a fire hose connection at the bottom, if needed. Let's hope not. And there's a larger rainwater tank, and in the distance up there that's your dunny, your outside toilet long drop. I hope you enjoyed this, and to all my subscribers, thank you. And for you guys who haven't subscribed yet, please click on the subscribe button below. Get out there, have some fun, and take care.